Greetings, Highlanders fans. We're halfway through the 2013 men's soccer season, so we thought we'd sit down with head coach Tim Cupello, get his take on the season so far, and find out what we can expect as the Highlanders head into conference play. Coach, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, we're at the halfway point of the season, getting ready for conference play this weekend. You head on the road, face Cal Poly and UC Santa Barbara. 5-2-2 at this standpoint, started out the year undefeated through the first 7 matches. What's your overall take on the first half of the season?
I think it's a success. You know, anytime you can go through non-conference play with a winning record, only dropping 2 of those games, having some good results on the road, it's something that we can hang our hat on a little bit and hopefully use that, the lessons learned throughout the non-conference schedule to head into conference play.
Let's look at the defensive side of the ball. Coming into the season, your starting goalkeeper from last year, Ashkan Koshravi, we knew he was going to be out for a little while, and that Casey John ended up stepping up and winning that starting goalkeeper job. Talk about Casey's play, stepping in for Ash so far.
Casey's been a rock for us. He started out the season with, we pitched a long consecutive shutout streak. He's come up big in certain games for some saves that either helped us secure the victory or, secure a tie. And he's definitely someone that's stepped up to the challenge. We're excited to have him in goal, and definitely someone that's capable of helping us throughout the rest of the year.
How about the offensive side of the ball? Last year we had a really amazing offensive season, set records for goals and assists. Hasn't quite been the case this year. Can you talk about the team's offense?
Yeah, I think our team this year is a little bit different than last year, where we don't have maybe someone that's going to take the lead a little bit and score multiple goals. I think goals will come from different areas. We're a very good possession-oriented team that looks to combine and interchange positions a bit. So the goals will come from different guys and different sort of scenarios. And at the end of the day, however the goal goes in the back of the net, it's not really that big of a concern how it gets there.
Well, 5-2-2 in non-conference, but of course everyone starts out with a clean slate heading into conference play. I don't know if you've been scoreboard watching it all, but based on some of the results you've seen around the conference, you still think the same teams that you thought heading into the year were going to be at the top of the conference? Are those teams still going to be battling for the top spots?
Yeah, I think all the teams in our conference have done well to this point. We have a very strong conference, in my opinion, probably one of the top soccer conferences in the country. And, any team can beat any team on any given day. It's going to, like I said in the beginning of the year, it's going to come down to who's able to execute on that given night. And, it's an exciting point of the season where everyone's starting with a clean slate, and we'll see who comes out on top.
What are the things in particular you think the Highlanders need to work on based on the first half of the season, what you've seen?
I think we obviously maybe becoming a little bit more efficient in the attacking phase of the field, finishing some opportunities that we create. We've created a lot. Sometimes we don't put the ball in the back of the net. And in our game, goals obviously are a huge impact to momentum and getting results. So if we can do a better job of finishing those chances, then we get ourselves in a better position to get the result.
Are there particular newcomers or people who maybe were reserves last year who've stepped up this year that you've been really impressed with?
Someone like Stephen Copley's done well since he's come back from injury this season. Brian Orta has done well in the midfield. We've got Romario Lamelli, who's a freshman, had a strong start to the season. So we get that from a few different guys. But again, we're a pretty strong, deep program right now that a lot of guys are competing for spots, and it's coming from all different areas.
Thanks for your time, Coach. Good luck during the conference portion of the season, and hopefully in a month or so we'll be talking about positioning for Big West Conference playoff seeding.
Looking forward to that. Thanks.